Hey, what's going on? We are live in Veracruz, Mexico. We invite you to come out with us. All you need to do is click in the first link in the description box below. That'll take you and reroute you to our Discord group, and that's where you get the notification to go live with us each and every day. We want to break down the tickers we see value in and answer any questions that you guys may have when you are looking at the particular stocks you see value in. Okay, so first and foremost, let's go check out ZM. ZM was interesting this morning to me, and we were looking on the bigger time frames. Now, for those of you who are new to trading with us, we look at the larger time frames, and the reason why is because the larger time frames tend to give us direction, and they give us bigger support and resistance levels so we can figure out where buyers may be coming in, where sellers may be coming in. We mark out our support and resistance by where we believe that there will be more sellers than buyers and more buyers than sellers. So right now what we were doing is we saw that each time that Zoom got up to roughly around this price level of 437.60, we got some major selling coming in. Okay, and then when it gapped down, didn't have a problem selling off, pushed back up, we got another sell off. Now, what I liked was pre-market, it was hanging out in this area. If we begin to hang out and we do not find sellers immediately, that generally means the sellers are cleared out of the market. That means there will be no more sellers there and buyers can do their job. Now, we alerted this in the chat room. This is what we were looking for. We wanted to move up. We were looking for a 12-point move to the high of 446. Did you have a question? We can still put our orders in. We can still put our stop losses and our profit targets. As long as they're in there, we will be okay. So needless to say, what we were looking at is when we went down to a smaller time frame. So this is what I was checking out. We have this nice push up, a consolidation sideways, and then it completes the symmetrical move, right? So we get this push higher, this move put in sideways, and then it puts in the symmetrical move. So if we draw a line from here to down here, and then where the breakout point is, do you see how that's symmetrical in between these 2 points? Okay, so if this is a symmetrical move, that means the move is pretty much completed anytime something like that, and symmetry plays a huge role in the market, so we want to pay attention to that. Now, what we like is the fact that it's sold off and we're getting this pattern of some sort. We can kind of see that there's definitely some buyers being held in here. We like that we see these higher lows being set up. So buyers are coming in at higher prices. They're finding it more attractive and more attractive. So what we did is pre-market, we went ahead and checked, I think it was down to the 10-minute time frame, and it was building another bull flag. And what's important is finding out where our levels are at on these smaller time frames, on these bigger time frames, and then look for the patterns based around. So right now, if we were to draw in a 50% roughly on this pattern, here's a 50% retracement. Okay, so from the top point to the bottom point, that's roughly around 50%. So I want to see that in our 50% area. We want to see what the smaller time frames are doing to see if we get some sort of a pattern put in to make a move to the upside. So this was the pattern on ZM. We get the move higher. Now remember, we were looking at where our 50% retracement was on this day right here. Okay, so if we went ahead and drew in our 50%, we were above the 50%. And what I like to see is that how it was drifting higher and then it got this consolidation sideways. This would be kind of like a new zone for the stock. Okay, this is also where we saw sellers coming in the day prior. This is where we got the pattern coming down. We got the rejection off of the sell zone where sellers came into the market. So this would be the sell area. This would be that reversal pattern that we're looking for. And then we get the push down, we get the move up, and then we get the rejection, which caused the stock price down. Now we're over this particular pattern. We're over the rejection point, and we're building a pattern. And when we make a move higher and we put a pattern sideways, we generally start to see the move result in we generally see the move in that particular direction. Okay, so we were expecting maybe putting our buy order in down here at this level, and then we'd get that push up. It doesn't surprise me that we went ahead and put a pattern just over the high of yesterday. Does it make sense? So we came up, we found it as support, and then we pushed up right to where we see new sellers coming in at. Now we have the same thing. We have a reversal candle coming down. So 50% retracing down this particular candle. Now we're getting a retest, and it looks like we may get a failure under the 50%. If that's the case, the stock will continue coming down. If we find more buyers and it goes sideways, we could continue higher at this point. Now, if you guys could do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That helps us out. Share it, get the word out that we go live each and every day. If you find this useful, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click in that first link in the description box below. That'll get you rerouted to our free Discord server where we go live each and every day. I hope to see you guys in there.